So I haven't done this in a while, so I'm a little rusty. And I had a tree fall on my house, so I'm going to put these earbuds in to drown out this air conditioner. So let me take, I'm gonna have to do some minor adjustments because I was looking for something. And hold on 1 second. So if you're watching me, this is what happens with live streaming, and it'll happen in your workshop. So never fear. You get to see me take this off of here. For some reason, it's showing up in both screens, and I don't know why. So this is my background screen. So, and I'm going to lock it because this is where I'm going to be for the remainder of this. So, thank you for tuning in with me. If you are watching live, go ahead in the comment section. Tell me where you're watching from and what's the name of your business. And I know some people say, I help, you know, who your target audience is, because what I'm going to do today is give a short overview of my teach method. So you're probably saying, well, what is the teach method? So I'm going to put it up on my screen, and you can download this if you would like. Let me make it bigger. So, the teach method, for those of you all who don't know me, I am a teacher, a full time teacher, as a matter of fact. And I have a business called the Math Intervention Academy. So, what I do is in the Math Intervention Academy is I help math teachers who teach struggling learners to basically close gaps. So when the pandemic hit, and let me see if I can make this bigger, I noticed that a lot. Well, I actually had to. Um, I had to shift my business from in person to online, but that was an easy process for me. So it wasn't easy for a lot of people. And I know this because I saw a lot of people struggling with the actual, let me pull up my comments, the actual process of hosting, like live streaming, and even tapping into virtual workshops. So if you know, teachers around the country had to do in person hybrid learning. So I have a master's degree in curriculum instruction and technology. So I was like a fish in water, just swimming, because technology is where I actually, was my zone of genius. So, oops, wrong one. So, what happened was I was like, I was in all of these actual business groups, and oh my God, I know I used to ask Amber, I was in her group at the time, coaching program. It was called Freshly Implemented. But I was like, is that an actual thing that, you know, being boring is just part of business? I said, is that something that I was missing. So Amber used to laugh at me, but like I was dead serious. I was like, yeah, no. This whole boring thing is not working for me. And it just wasn't. So um it tagging some people in here in the group, so don't mind me. So it was just one of those things that I was like, is it me? So what I did is ended up coming up with this whole, yes, I'm going to teach them how to deliver less virtual workshops and make money with it. So I don't know what is the problem with business owners, but I'm here to help them. I really am. Um, I want them to do better and have engaging workshops. So a lot of people, when I put this together, I was asking them, um, oh, I was right reading text. Sorry. So I just was like, okay, I'm not, I'm going to ease into it. And I learned everything that I needed to know about business. I did. And I'm going to be honest with you. It wasn't easy for me starting out. It was not. If you know anything about collaborations, you got to know somebody to know somebody to know somebody and to get on their platform. And if you don't know that person doesn't introduce you to the person that knows that person, you don't get on their platform. So I got tired of being turned down. I really did. It got on my last nerve. People just turning me down about collaborations because I didn't have a huge audience at the time. I didn't. So what I did is start testing out $10 workshops. I started testing those out and I said, okay, how am I going to show up? I can't remember who said it. It might have been an Ecamm Live, one of those groups, where they said working in your zone of genius. And the zone of genius is where things move and flow, where you don't have to actually um, put forth a whole bunch of effort. So for me, I applied this to launching. And you're probably saying, if you're new, well, what is launching? Launching is the act of selling and promoting your business through online, and they call it launching. And they have launches with big brands. They launch all the time. If you think about a movie, they show us a movie 6 months ahead of time. That trailer start coming out, and they actually start building excitement and buzz. And then you have the stars of the movies. They go out and do appearances and speaking again. That's launching. So it's the same thing that you would do with your business, is to launch your business and to actually bring people in, build your email list, and then sell your product to them. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. At the beginning, I was tired of launching because I was starting with social media. And raise your hand if you're not a social media person. I'm on social media, but social media is not my friend. I am not those people that post all day long. I am not that person. I do not post constantly. That's not my thing. So going back to the zone of genius, I was like, well, how can I launch? Because the social media going live all the time, I did not want to do that. I didn't mind showing up, but I didn't want to live stream post constantly, constantly, constantly. So what I did is I was like, okay, I know how to teach. I know I teach. That's what I do. And I have been hosting conferences and workshops and all of that for conferences. And it was something that I did naturally. So what happened was I started creating these $10 workshops. $10 workshops, and I tested those and they went over really, really well. So then I moved on and I said, okay, I had 4,000, well, probably about 3,000 people on my list. So I started hosting summer workshops to my list. And then I would reduce it to, okay, I can only take 30 people. And then I started making money there. I sold them out. And I was like, this is easy. It's a no brainer. And then I realized, okay, I have these workshops. I record them. And guess what I do? I sell them. And then I add them to my actual launches as bonuses for people who opt in or buy on my during my workshops or my webinars. So it has been a gift that keeps on giving. So if you're one of those people that can, you don't have to be techie. You don't. And you know that your zone of genius is teaching and hosting workshops and doing all the things. I am your person. I am. I'm that person because I don't do social media. Can I do social media? Yes. Obviously, I can. If you go to the live streaming teacher and I have my Instagram, you'll be like, oh, she only has 300 people. But I have the same amount of people on my email list. And contrary to what people tell you, email lists are golden, and that's where you make your money. I'm gonna be honest with you. When in my business, I get more people buying from my email list that have come from my Facebook group that are constantly on my email list than I have from any social media channel. Social media build awareness about who you are, and it builds know, like, and trust. And Instagram is different because Instagram is more like live streaming. And they have made it conducive to where the direct message is a form of email. So that's totally different. But if you're one that wants to use Zoom or any other platform, then I'm encouraging you today in my description of this actual, my grandson's here, this actual live stream, you can join my free workshop. It's going to be a 2-day workshop. This is for people who operate in that zone of genius where you show up and do all the things. So I'll be going live all this week and showing you some of the bells and whistles and talking about why it's important to host your own workshops. I'm not saying that you don't have to get on other people's platforms, but what I'm saying is you're going to learn how to low tech it, start out basic, and then scale up in this 2-day workshop. And I'm going to teach you camera confidence because, like today, I just jumped on here and I have a friend, a very dear friend. I tell her all the time, people identify with your flaws. That's what makes you human. And if you, why are you in my live stream? And if you are like this happens. I'm waiting on his dad to pick him up. So if you are one of those people where you're, shy, I didn't start out there. I never wanted to be the face of my business. I never did. I never wanted to be the ignited teacher, but here I am. So I had to come out of my comfort zone and get comfortable with being uncomfortable. If you want to make money in your business, you're going to have to be uncomfortable with showing up authentically as you can. And that's called camera confidence. It is. So join my free 2-day workshop. Is going to be on July 18th and 19th, and I cannot wait. Tomorrow, I'm going to come on and talk about all the things that you're going to get. We want to bring out that inner star in you. I know it's in you. I have to tell my friend all the time, I need you to be great so I can be great. When we see other people showing up and doing the things, it encourages everyone else around them to do it and lets them know that it is possible. It's possible to get this tech thing together because my friend swears that she has a tech curse and she doesn't. I think she just kind of spaz it out and she says it's the tech that doesn't like her, but it's not. Technology does not have feelings and you're not going to break it. Is it not going to work sometimes? Absolutely. It's not going to work sometimes. But just like me today, I couldn't find my earbuds and I was freaking out. But I got on here, did what I needed to do, and here I am showing up for you authentically as I can. So I'm going to leave you all with this. If you want to download my virtual workshop work roadmap, this is a planning tool. I named it Teach because it actually helps you to plan out your workshop, an engaging and profitable workshop. So if you want to, you can go to the livestreaming.com, live the livestreamingteacher.com. I'm going to put it here. I'm going to put it in the chat. And you can download that for free. So don't be um don't worry about being scared. If you have no experience, this is for you. But the hardest step is trying and actually getting started. So if you show up to my free workshop, that is the first step to getting where you want to be and crushing your goals. So I hope to see you all on my email list for my virtual workshop. My grandson is giving me love. And if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, definitely reach out to me. I'm just an email or DM, PM away. Bye bye.